Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Ray Drill. So today's video I want to show you guys is tight offset tight end mini scheme in Madden 23. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So before I forget, I am in the Saints playbook again. I'm in the Saints offensive playbook. Now I'm going to talk about personnel. I'm going to show you guys the play I want to do, and I'm going to show you guys some gameplay. But first and foremost, I want to talk to you real quick about my website. So I don't know if I want to put out a tight offset tight end ebook, but if you ever want this formation, you can actually go and request it in the personal ebook section of the website. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say my ebook website, please go ahead and take a look at this video. All things Madden will be the future for the Madden community. This is so much more than your standard ebook website. This website right here is designed for everything that you love to do in Madden. We know you love tournaments. We know you love to play CFLs. We have money CFLs. We have free CFLs. We even give you reward points for shopping on our website. There's also an amazing feature that we put on there called Request an Ebook. Now, this is the exact process that you'll go through when you actually check out, and we also offer a number of payments. So go ahead and head over to allthingsmadden.com to see what all the hype is about. Alright, so like I said, we're talking about tight offset tight end. Now, as far as personnel goes, you want to make sure you have your fastest receiver here. So in this case, I do like Curtis Samuel here. So what I like to do is go to halfback 1, and it's going to put your number 4 receiver in right there. So notice how number 2 is there and not Curtis Samuel. So what you want to do is actually go into your roster. You want to go to your depth chart, excuse me, and then from here you actually want to go to your receiver, and whoever is your fast receiver, you want to put him right here at the number 4 position. So I said that I wanted Curtis Samuel, so I'm going to go to number 4 right here and go ahead and sub in Curtis Samuel right here. And normally I like to put of course I like speed, so speed right here, and this is exactly how I will do my Washington. If I would play with the Commanders, this is how I would use it online, and the gameplay is with the Commanders, just in case you're curious about that. So notice how Curtis Samuel is now on the outside position. Now it's not necessary, it's just for other plays in this offense. It's nice. So for this particular play I'm giving you, it's not necessary to have him there, but yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about it. So the play that we're talking about is going to be Saints slot wheel. So this play actually is really nice. So I'm gonna break it down for you and everything. Now when it comes to defense, what I'll be showing you, so the only thing I'm gonna be showing you out of dollar is cover 4 drop, but mainly I'm gonna go in dime normal, and the reason why is because I'm gonna show you match, and I'm gonna show you man coverage. It's not a man beat, excuse me. So I'm gonna show you match, I'm gonna show you cover 2, and I'm gonna show you cover 3, and I'm gonna show you cover 4 drop. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna come out and cover 3 buzz press. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and back the ball up. Now when you run this, you either want to be in the middle of the field or you want to be on the right hash mark if you don't want to flip it. So I'm gonna leave it in the middle, just because, like I said, you really want to run this to the right hash, but you can do it in the middle most definitely. So this setup is extremely simple but extremely effective. All you want to do is take circle, put them on a streak, and then we're going to motion circle across. But first I want to show you R and cover 3. But this is literally all you want to do. You want to go ahead and motion them across. Now I'm a base line twice, just to get everybody how they're supposed to be. Now most people might not do that, but I just want to show you both ways. So what you're going to be able to realize is that square is going to just be wide open. Normally this works simply because of the match principles that cover 3 does have in it, and it's going to allow us to make an easy read. So the way I like my read progression is I like this being my first read, because what's going to happen is this wheel route is going to grab that any non-zone drop, and they're actually going to turn and run with it most of the time. Now if they zone drop, what's going to happen is this guy's going to continue to drift out here. He'll continue to kind of drift, so you'll be able to have that. So you see this right here, this two-way read. This is what you want to read right here. So you can make this your first read if you'd like, because what's going to happen is that purple is going to get pulled out, and we get hit this right here. So if this is the user, for example, on the hook curl, you can tell he has a choice to make. Now what I'm gonna do now is actually do, show you cover 3 still. But what we're gonna go ahead and do is just let the cornerback motion over, and then we're gonna motion snap it so you can kind of see what's going on here. Because sometimes that wasn't open that time, but sometimes you can have that. It depends on if they're zone dropping or not. But if they're not zone dropping, a lot of times that's just not going to be open. So anyways, what you should do to be safe, always read between X and square. That's my favorite. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But even if you mess up like I did, you can tell we'll still be able to have that down low. But Be careful not to do that because that will mess up the play completely. So again, circle on the street, go ahead and motion them across. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys other coverages and everything too. I just want to make sure I did just take the time just to kind of show you this right here. But anyways, look at X. Just wanted to show you, I like the low ball, but you really have two options. So if they play cover 3 or any cover 4 drop style defense, you'll have two options every single time. Excuse me. Now moving on to cover 2. So here we go with cover 2. It's going to be literally the same exact thing with cover 2. What you're going to be able to realize is that we'll have square open. That's still my favorite read versus it. But anyways, also look at X. We're going to have that right there in that nice little spot. And most of the time your opponents are not going to be having their players just kind of go across the field. If they're decent, they're gonna base a line again to bring them back. If they aren't decent, they will just let them just continue. That's just what I realized. Or some people will base a line automatically. But anyways, what I was going to tell you is that make sure if you want to throw this, you have to throw this right now. You can't afford to wait, because if you wait, he's going to drive back up. But the good thing is if you're playing tight offset tight end, most people are going to zone drop because there's so many ways you can throw over clouds with this formation that a lot of times this cloud flat right here is going to be somewhere up in here, if that makes sense. They're going to zone drop him at like 20, 25. So I love to do this when I love this play when I recognize they're zone dropping. So just please keep that in mind. All right, so anyways, like I said, we have a two-way read between this guy and this guy. But you have to throw him now if they don't zone drop. But if they do zone drop, then we have that all day, honestly, literally all day. So match coverage, I just want to show you what it looks like. Now I love this versus man in zone, not man in zone, excuse me. I love this only versus zone. So I just want to make sure I did say that. Really love it only versus zone, because kind of look at match. Notice how we have X, but you got to picture the user being there. So it's just not my favorite against match. So I love this versus cover 3, cover 2, and I love this versus cover 4 drop, if that makes sense. So I'll show you cover 4 palms just to show you. But I wanted to show you this 2 versus match just in case you play a user who uses the D line, then you actually can still have a dot open. So I just wanted to make sure I did show you that. So right here, notice how they kind of just bag everything. So like I said, definitely not a match beater, and I just wanted to take the time to show you that so you don't actually, you know, try to run this versus match and, you know, get bagged or something. But again, I'm gonna run this versus cover 4 drop for you one time, and then we're gonna hop right into gameplay. So please do not forget, it's extremely important, do not run this specific play versus match or man coverage. It is not a match beater, not a man beater. And again, this play is Saints slot wheel. So circle on the street, motion them across, and then like I said, you'll be able to see here in a second, we're gonna have either X or circle. It just depends on what they're doing. Now most of the time they're not going to let their cornerback go out that far most of the time. But if they do happen to do that, there's other plays we can do to bomb them, because if you think about it, that quarter is now all the way on this side, so he's supposed to run all the way over here. So like I said, there's plays to bomb him if somebody wants to be dumb, because I call it being dumb, because this quarter will never get back there where he's supposed to. He'll never get there. So, you know, there's plenty of plays we can cook up to bomb him. So anyways, we have, you know, like I said, two-way street. So anyways, without further ado, also one thing I want to show you too is that we actually can bomb this with this streak. It all depends on your matchup, so that's why I do like my fastest player there still. So let me make sure we are in cover 4 drop, circle on the street, motion them across, and that's why I say it's cool, because we can actually bomb this coverage. Technically we can bomb it as long as circle gets a clean release. We'll be able to step up, and then Jesus, if I don't get a throw out of sack, I'm gonna try it one more time, and if not, we're gonna go into gameplay. But you're gonna need a tiny bit of time in the pocket, because you have to let that streak progress. I'm gonna go ahead and press. Now I'm gonna spy this forward guy, because he's just making my life terrible. And I just literally just want to show you that you don't need a lot of time. You just want to kind of step up in the pocket, you know, and just kind of step up, and then it's basically just a foot race. Now I'm not telling you it work every time, but you can tell you have potential. All right, so right here we did get matched up against the Cowboys. So this is actually the second game I played. I actually did not get to finish the first game that I played. So sorry, I hope that wasn't loud, but my throat's been a little dry. But anyways, the first game I actually played, I played against what team was he? I actually forgot what team he was. I remember. You'll see it here in a second, though. The reason I'm just getting ready to talk about it, because I wanted to just do. Like I said, I like to just play one game when I get on here and just be done with Madden for the day. But I actually did DC out, and it was 14-14, and it kind of did upset me because it was my first game, and I figured I'd be able to get great gameplay for you guys. It was actually a good game. So what happened was, I remember I started off with the ball, I scored, and then he scored, and then he scored again, so it was 7-14, and then I ended up scoring, so it was 14-14. Anyway, I remember it was 14-14 and I had the ball and I ended up DCing out. I think it was like the second quarter, maybe about to be in 2-minute warner. So it was definitely a fun game, man. And I'm kind of upset about it, but this is the second game that I loaded into. So anyways, you see we do throw a nice dot right there and we do get the great touchdown right there. So again, I'm not a tight offset tight end expert. Right there we get a nice little user alert, but I'm not a tight offset tight end expert. So what I like doing, the way my videos work, these offenses that you guys see me run, it's not like they're my main offense by any means. It's exactly what you guys just seen me do in the beginning of this video. So I hop in practice mode, I play around with some setups, see how I like it, and then I hop into an online game that I record, and then I show you guys the setups that, you know, I actually found. And this is normally how I do my ebooks, you know, so I transition what I already know onto an ebook. So that's why these formations that I do already, I normally come out with an ebook for them, because realistically I just can't show you guys every single setup in one video. I mean, I could, but that'd be an extremely long video and it'd be extremely hard for me to keep content coming out, like, you know, like 3-4 times a week that I do. So because it'll just be, you know, it'd be extremely hard on me to do that. So that's why I like to show you guys one of my favorite setups, or just a really nice setup, and then I'll show you guys gameplay to show you how I use it, and then I'll show you ebook, which has everything I showed you plus additional setups that I didn't even get to run in the game, if that makes sense. So that's why I like doing it that way. And also playing around in game mode is, you know, when I play a game with the formation, it helps me kind of learn, you know, how it is in live. So for example, you know, how it is when I smart routes and, you know, stuff like that. And one thing I didn't learn on Madden, please don't do what I did, had to learn my lesson the hard way. You just simply cannot outrun somebody on this game, like how you can get out the pocket. And I make the same mistakes. I'm still, you know, like I said, I don't play Madden enough to just know, you know, to not play it like you do 22, you know, as for example, like, you know, trying to get out the pocket and stuff like that. Because this year you just get rewarded more for actually sticking in the pocket and actually you know, stepping up in the pocket. You get rewarded a lot more this year for that, so that's something I have to, you know, keep in mind. So anyways, we get a nice run right there, and that's what I like about tight offset tight end. You have all these great run plays. You have counter, you have inside zone, you have 0-1 trap, just have a lot of nice runs. Now I would actually put this offense at number 5 if you want to be honest. So if we're ranking offenses, so my top 5 offenses, also I really love this setup right here. You're gonna look between square, R1, and triangle, which is that post route. But anyways, I think if I had to rank a top 5 offense, I'll put trips tight end, U trips. I would probably say bunch, and I'm forgetting the formation. Oh, bunch tight end, and then I would have to say what's the name? The one that we're just in right here, tight offset tight end. So those would probably be my top 5 offenses. So again, that's trips tight end, I'll say U trips, I'll say bunch tight end, and then I would say tight offset tight end, honestly. And that's why I made sure to cover, you know, what I believe was the top 5 offenses. And if you guys want to see another formation, you know, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Like if you want me to do another formation you want me to take a look at, you know, because I definitely don't mind, because I want to, you know, it's all about you guys, you know, I want to see what you guys like. It's right there. The essence of my offense was just that play right there, honestly. So that particular play is how I love to play offense. So what I did was looked at my first read, looked at my second read, looked at my third read, dumped it down, you know. And that's the way I teach you guys to do. I teach you guys to flood every area of the field. So every area of the field we're going to try to have a route in. So notice how we have a route with X down low. We have a triangle route that's going to be up high, you know, not the highest but up high, you know, and that's where we're going to hit right there. So, you know, that's how I try to teach you guys, man. And I really thoroughly enjoy, you know, hearing you guys feedback. I love hearing you guys tell me how it works for you. Even if you say it doesn't work, you know, then I can kind of, you know, tell you why I like it or what I like it versus, or some tips to kind of help you, you know, have the success that you see me have, you know, with this. So just, you know, always comment, man. You know, like I said, I just love hearing it. So right here, I was kind of seeing how that third was gonna play. He played it perfectly. I thought he was gonna kind of hold his streak a little bit, but he didn't. And one thing I did notice too is that for some reason thirds get glitched out really easy in the goal line. I just don't know how far up. I haven't tested it out yet in the lab to see how far up thirds get glitched out. But this right here is one of my favorite setups too as well. So if I do decide to do an ebook, or if you request the ebook, I'll break down like this setup right here, like just kind of explain why I like that setup. But it's really nice. It was crazy is I accidentally found that setup, which is why I like playing games with the formations that you guys see me run. That's why I like playing a game with it instead of just being in practice mode, man. Because when I used to watch YouTubers, I would actually hate whenever YouTubers would just kind of be in practice mode and say it works, or say you know, just do quick setups or something and don't really have anything behind them, you know, no gameplay, no nothing like that. So yeah, man, I just wanted to show y'all real quick. So we have 18 we average 18 points a game, give up 3. Just kind of wanted to see who this guy was, if he liked using people. So notice he was 18-12 with the Cowboys. And now I wanted to show you guys the second loss I was telling you guys about. So I say loss, but it was a DC. So it was 14-14, and he had the Bucks. That's who he had. But anyways, man, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.